really, really mad. I wanted to come up here and smile and be in a good mood I'm usually in and shake my fist, but I'm getting madder and madder from the time we were at the bank till we marched over here, from when the buffer rule got shut down. All of it's making me madder and madder. Then I tell myself, well, what if I had a fleet of corporate jets, one for every day of the week to match every outfit that the taxpayers pay for? Would it be that bad? Yeah. Would I be happy? You know, what if I took all my friends out and wined them and dined them and the taxpayers paid for it? Would it really be that bad? And I try to look at it from the other side. I try to see it. I try to be objective. But you know what? Right is right and wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what you have, and they know that they're wrong. The more I think about it, the more I just feel like an inferno. And we need to fight. All of us need to fight. We need to write letters. We need to be seen. We need to be heard. I'm so disappointed that so few people are out here today, because this is hardly 99%. You know? And companies like GE, not just Wells Fargo, all of them, we need to turn up the heat. The more I was looking at the statistics so I could have some numbers, I'd scratch it out because I found one that was more interesting. And then I find another one and I'd scratch that out. And I'm like, where does it stop? At what point do I say, okay, this is what I'm going to roll with, because it gets more and more interesting? Today, the Huffington Post came out with some new numbers. And, sorry. General Electric reported 2.3% of its profits in federal income tax over the past 10 years. They paid 2.3% of their profits, but their profits were over $81 billion. That's just since 2002. Now I know how I get taxed, and I'm not gonna say my age. I'm not as old as you might think I am, but the last 3 years has been the hardest 3 years of my life. I have worked my butt off. I have paid taxes. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels and I'm moving further and further and further behind. And when I watch the news and I see Mitt Romney and people up there fighting, I don't see where they have a leg to stand on. It's like these major corporations are spending more money in lobbyists to keep them from paying federal taxes than what they would be paying in federal taxes. It's not fair. It's a cycle. The cycle is going to continually perpetuate itself until we the people, us the people, me, you, and you, every one of us fights. That nobody's going to do it for us. It's got to come from us. It's got to come from the heart. It's got to come from the soul. This is from the bottom up, not the top down, not the middle around. It's us. You know, you don't have to have any strong, you know, oh, I have a college degree, I need a master's, I need an attorney. No, you don't. You need a pen and paper. You need a phone. You need a fax. You need an email. You need to talk to your neighbor. You need to talk to your brother. You need to talk to your sister. All of us, if we were to do the same thing next week, we should have way more people, because we should all bring more people. The way that we feel inside that got us out here, that's what we should be talking to our friends about and make them think about it, because we have been silent for too long. Everyone's being silent. Everybody wants to sit back on their couch, talk about what's going on, talk about this isn't right. Did you see the news? Did you hear that? Did you hear this? Post it on Facebook. That's great, but what are you doing about it? Okay, you talking about it. Get up and be about it. So for everybody that's here, it took something to get here. Whether you walked here, you drove here, you rode the train, the bus, or you got a private jet parked around the corner, you made it here. So everybody's make sure that we're all active, our friends are active. Every time someone talks to you about what's going on, say, you know what, you're right, you're absolutely right. Now come on, we got an event next week, and somebody else got an event. We can talk about it all day, but if that's all we're doing, it's meaningless. So all I'm gonna say is fight the fight, please. Woo!